Hello, welcome back to my Epic Mickey Rebrushed playthrough. Last time we entered It's a Small World and went through the Jungle Boat Ride, and today we're going to go through here and enter the Asia Boat Ride and go through the World of Gremlins level. So we ended off with Gus telling us how steam pipes and these work again. It's a little timed event. This is easier than it's ever been right now, because it was a bit more annoying on a Wii remote, I don't know. Here's a Pete, congrats on the transition. Small Pete, it's Pete themed to It's a Small World, obviously. Mickey Mouse say, I hear you're Mr. Goody Two-Shoes. Well, here's your chance to prove it. I spent years getting along with those gremlins, only had to knock 'em around on occasion. Then the one time I crashed my boat into their village, they seem to think I'm some kind of villain. Not that I give two hoots what they think, but it was an accident, and my ship's log will prove it. Those little monsters won't even let me near the wreck to get it. Though, oh sorry, I said that wrong. I bet they'd let you find that log from my ship so we can put this to rest and I can get back to work. See you soon, or sooner if you know what's good for you. So, slight spoiler in advance, but that is one of many Petes we actually encounter in this game. Because the main Pete we encounter on Mean Street later on. There's the music. I was wondering what was going on for a second. So it's just giving us an overview of what's in here. I saw Gremlin Brawn on top of that pagoda. Perhaps he can tell us how to follow Oswald. Brawn might also have a grasp on whatever Small Pete was complaining about. I guess Gus doesn't know yet. There's Oswald again. How did he get over there? Surely he didn't just lock that door. Surely. How did Gus actually see that from here? There's a pagoda in the way. I mean, he can fly, I guess. So now we're in Asia. How was the trip? The spiders now have unique costumes on. Oh, I like that. The spiders have unique costumes for most of their appearances and levels. So, can I jump? No, you can't. There's probably speedrunners that can. I'm not a speedrunner. It'd be fun to maybe try it actually one day. I saw Epic Mickey speedruns earlier in the year and it was actually crazy that Mickey can just stretch his body and fly through the map. I didn't know he was built like SpongeBob in the way of speedrunning, but very cool. Also, this used to be just two like boxes, metal-y boxes that came out, so neat little change there. Well, I guess you're not a partner of Small Pete. No, I'm not. The boats will take you to the island, but not much further. Don't stay on too long. There's some machinery over there, and I happen to know what it does. It controls something called a fire bridge. Curious name for a bridge. Well, that's your key to escape from here. The really tricky part is getting to the machinery. You're gonna face some challenges there. What a scam. Gus said you were gonna tell us about Small Pete. Now I'm gonna have to do it. I was gonna do it anyway, but... So... Well, I just did actually when I read his dialogue. So, Small Pete would work with the Gremlins and, like, was on good terms with them. He accidentally crashed his boat into their village. Actually, it was an accident. It wasn't like a troll on purpose, but... the Gremlins don't believe him because Pete is kind of a douchebag. So, yeah, we have to go find his ship log ourselves and prove to the Gremlins that Pete was actually innocent the whole time. Speaking of Gremlins, is that guy gonna die that spatter under the night? Oh my god, okay. Maybe you should have gone to Specsavers, what can I tell you? Ah, I'm so glad to be free of that cage. Cramps one's legs, I can tell you. I messed that one up. I'm missing a lot of text boxes up. I am really sorry if that's annoying anybody. As thanks for freeing me, I'll rotate that platform so you can get up top. Also, I'm gonna fix the magic carpets. You can use them to reach those two levers across the river. Something I'm noticing I'm doing is making my own like AI generated text boxes up. You can use those levers to get to our village. Okay, yeah. He's just explaining how we get out. So there are multiple ways you can actually get over there now. There's the magic carpets you can use, there's the fire bridge, or you can just damage boost your way over there. But I'm going to do everything because we need to get everything sorted. you need to join our forces. So I'm gonna jump on this actually. Is it gonna take me where I need to go actually? It probably is gonna take me over there, right? You know what? No, thanks for your services, but I'm going. Didn't he fix the bolts? He did. I like the new bolts here, they look more bolt-like. I mean, in the original, they pretty much used the same bolts. Almost. There was like a few different bolt models that were used throughout the original game. Free this guy, and he tries to scam you. Herman is a bit of a Gil from Simpsons. I don't know. It's probably not a good comparison, actually. Looks like that whirlpool sank the boat you were on. You could fix it so you can reach the gears. But those valves behind the big wall are complicated. It's easier to just pay me to do it, yeah, because, you know, just because I'm free doesn't mean my wrench is. It requires a small fee. Pay him 100 e-tickets to stop the whirlpool. No thanks, I'm good. I don't ask for e-tickets for greed, but out of necessity. As I said, Mickey, this is dangerous work. I mean, he does technically have a blue collar on him right now, you can see it. But, if you pay him, you miss out on a chest, you know. I feel like killing people today, there you go. But, yeah, there is a chest over there that lowers when you do the gears yourself, so... Here's another... here, I had a voice crack then. Another valve thing to do. Obviously, thin out those, it's pretty obvious. You gotta do that. Jump through them. There we go. There is no... I think there is a sound effect, like a little cheery noise that plays whenever you do that, but... yeah, you know, we just don't have sound effects anymore. That was a bit rude, I'm sorry. I do want to know, I'm curious why so many of the sound effects are missing. Like, most, if not every sound from the original has been used. I don't know why I just thinned that guy out, I'm sorry, I just blindly did that. I don't know, most of the sound effects were carried on from the original, so I don't really know what happened to some of them, they're just not here. One thing I, don't like, one sound change I'm really not happy with is e-ticket noises, and the paint and thinner collecting noise. The paint and thinner noises just don't even bloody exist. It doesn't really matter because it's not like, oh yeah, necessity, it's a paint noise. But what happened? Where is it? The e-ticket noise, I just prefer the original. It sounded more tickety, if that makes any sense. It's fine now, it's just a collectible noise, but I'm just an Epic Mickey boomer, I guess. Well, that means I know everything about the secrets, I mean. That isn't Epic Mickey. Take all these gears in, you can go up here for another chest. In the original it was just a solid wall you couldn't see her, I'm pretty sure, but in here it looks like it was a gate. I wasn't actually paying attention just then. But go up here, you don't actually have to unpaint those if you're a true gamer. And the fire bridge rises. So I know some people were a bit confused or annoyed about this change. I actually prefer how it looks here. It looks amazing. So in the you did it. Now you can reach the top of the temple. I wouldn't really call it a temple. That bit over there is a temple, but in the original it just looks like an actual live sentient dragon. I was like, what? Why? But now it obviously just looks like a bridge and an actual prop for Small World. So thumbs up there. Really good job here, and we can look at its concept art here too. There it is. I think I've got everything done in this area then. There's nothing on top of that up there. There's something inside that wall there. What? Oh, okay, thanks Gus. Wait for this to rise, or lower, I mean. This has eyes on it now. I don't know if it always had eyes. I think in the original it was like a floating flower. The clouds also have light bulbs in them now, which is kind of funny, just shows that they're not real clouds. This always kind of creeped me out when I was younger, that sun wall. Oh my goodness, I really just... No! Concept art in here. These dolls all being here is kind of funny. I'm pretty sure it's one of every region of the Small World ride. Or one of... I think there's more of them actually. Yeah, there is. There's this guy too. There's a lot more variety in them now, and I didn't activate the door, for goodness sake. There we go. We did it, the door is opening. And my throat's dying. I am recording these all on the same day, that's why I've not recovered at all from the first video, but I think when we get to like Mean Street or Mickey Jump Mountain, I'll be recording on a different day. So we're going to the world of Gremlins now, but we're going through the first Steamboat Willie projector, which, I mean, it was one of the first projectors we saw, like when the game's gameplay was being revealed, and it was like, oh my god, it looks so cool. All the details in the foreground and background, like the 24 frame animated fish, it's so cool. Okay, it is just that. I forgot if you had to like jump from the... Is this a chicken in there? I don't remember if it's a chicken, I'm pretty sure it is. It's a bird. But, yeah. There's two film reels, some of them are kind of tricky. There's one in World of Gremlins actually that was insanely dumb, I think. It's one of the stupidest film reels to get in the entire game. Because after that it's just kind of like just go on branching paths in the level, but the one in Clock Cleaners 1 is genuinely so stupid. I hope you're happy whoever hid that in the development team, because, wow, it was such a... oh. They even just didn't have anywhere else to hide it. It was like, you know what, this'll be funny. It was like a Mario Maker 2 thing. Not really, actually. What am I talking about? Mario Maker 2 would be hidden blocks in the wall. It felt like a Mario Maker 2 level where, like, it's something you've been trying to figure out for ages. In a troll level, it's like, oh my god, it was so obvious. Right, we'll do World of Gremlins now. And I can finally explain what the Gremlins actually are in this village, because there's a few nods to them here. But we've got dialogue I will have to read first, so... Oh my gosh, Mickey, this is our village, but it's been attacked! Our wonderful village tower and windmill are ruined, pipes leaking everywhere. The pipes here are used to power the entire village. We've got to get them patched up. My house! What happened to it? That finner has ruined my lovely house. Why is there a finner pipe facing your house anyway? Or did someone put that there? Either way, just yeah, please save our village. Not looking good right now. So the Gremlins originate from a Roald Dahl story where he collaborated with Walt Disney based on the the British Air Force, which I think took place around the Second World War. My granddad was in the Air Force, so I could probably ask him about Gremlins. So the Gremlins were a little folklore, a little creature invented for British planes either breaking down, malfunctioning, or having parts missing. But what the Gremlins did is, well, as I just said, dismantled British planes and took all the parts from them. Well, they did this because the Gremlins' original village in a mushroomy forest was destroyed to build an airstrip. So, out of rage, he started destroying planes. And the leader of the Air Force in the story is called Gus, but then the leader of the Gremlins is also called Gus. And the leader of the Gremlins is... what am I talking? And because of that, Gus is our main companion for the game here, so really cool, and I really like the Gremlins, and I'm really glad I'm really glad that I managed to get figures of them after all these years. But there being a plane ride here makes more sense once you realise that the Gremlins have a lot in common, well, not in, are associated with planes. They don't have much in common with planes, they don't look like planes. Here is Gremlin Sunstone. Thank you for fixing those pipes. Can you fix the village tower as well? So there's the... This is interesting, so I don't think they really do this in any other level where a projector screen takes you just somewhere else in the level. But it's done here. So there is a lot we can do now. So the Gremlin houses are really cute now. They all have like unique designs like planes and little houses or little teapots. So speak to this guy, he's important first. Bennett will say, "You see what has happened here? Small Pete was showing off and crashed his boat into our village. Pete says he didn't do it on purpose, but I don't believe him. He's been such a bully in the past, you know? Until I see evidence that was really an accident, we Gremlins will keep him out of the village." Segregation much, but I like that Pete's boat is based off the Steamboat Willie boat, it's quite cute. what's even cooler is going to Gremlin houses, and look at that, they've got like planes and stuff inside the houses, and all of the houses are so cool now. In the original it was only really worth going in Gus's house after you paint it, but I'd say it's worth going in every Gremlin house now, because they look all so cool. Oh my god. Also, there used to be concept art here, but it's not there anymore, it's been moved somewhere else in the level. Or it just doesn't exist. It's a golden e-ticket now, which golden e-tickets used to have Oswald's face on them, and he's been robbed of this because Mickey Mouse's face is now on it. Which, so why? I mean, it's only people like me are gonna point this out, obviously. Epic Mickey Boober moment, but why? Let Oswald have this. Well, there's Gus's house painted. You did it. Thank you so much. I'll talk to the other Gremlins. Everyone will know about what you've done for me here. So because of that, you can now go in the windmill as well, which in the original game, the windmill worked differently actually. You would stand on the platforms on the... What are the spinning bits of the windmill actually called? Is that the windmill itself? I don't actually know, but you'd stand on the propeller or whatever and go up to the top. But now you just go through a lift. And it's funny because I don't have the concept art for it yet. You get it in this level. Yeah, I can't really show it then. The concept art still has the lifts on the propellers of the windmill. Also, if you look carefully in here, on the wall on the left, you can see concept art for the game on the walls and frames, which is quite cute. As well as other blueprints and more planes, and you can jump through them. Wow. There is a gremlin you can speak to. Oh wow, really? No, there's a lot of gremlins you can speak to here. There's concept art in some of them too. Some of the houses. Oh, I'm trying to like say multiple things at once. Oh, that was close. Oh god. Stupid momentum they added now. We need to carefully get up here. There we go. There's a small piece boat. Spin that, and then the door opens. Now this book is actually just a full 3D model now. It used to just be in a chest like every other collectible was because they were all just like 2D textures you picked up. But we're out of that age now, we can use models, so it's just a book, how you'd expect it to appear. So because of the Gremlin story, that book that I was mentioning was actually going to be translated into a full film adaptation, but it got cancelled. You can find images online of what concepts would have looked like. There was merch made of the Gremlins too, obviously, because I have it now. I've probably seen the windmill turning again, thank you. Sure thing. But, yeah, there is merch and like really old plushes of the Gremlins that exist. They're quite pricey to get now. I might try and collect them eventually, because I just want to collect all the old animation stuff. And just other Disney stuff, Oswald stuff. That's still Disney, but I just find it really cool and fascinated by the Gremlins. I think this is the gatekeeper. He's literally just called gatekeeper. Sorry, I can't open this gate. I don't mean I won't. I mean I can't. The pump that controls the door is at the top of the village tower over there. You guessed it. Use that pump to get the gate functioning. Thank you. Very cool. This is a nice little house. Little dining room in here. I don't think this bridge was here in the original. Now, don't speak to this guy, because this guy is a villain. This guy's called Gremlin Shaky. Hey there, you see that crashed ship over there? Bring me the log from that ship, and I will give you a pin. Never mind why I want it. I smell treasure, you found it. How about you trade me that ship's log for a flashy new pin? Do not do this. You will fail the quest and get a bad the bad part of that ending. So pretty much the ending cutscene, I didn't phrase that right, I'm stupid. So this guy, do not trust him. So in the ending cutscene, you will get different like scenes in the ending cutscene depending on what actions you make throughout the playthrough. That will get you Small Pete's bad ending. What you need to do, go back to Gremlin Bennett at the beginning of town and give it to him, because then he will realise, hang on, Small Pete's innocent, and that will pretty much finish the quest. Oh, it says here in the log the crash was an accident, and Small Pete feels bad about it? I didn't know he had feelings. I'll let the other Gremlins know it was all a misunderstanding. I'm seeing you in a whole new light. unsettling line when it just appears like that, because he says it if you give it to Gremlin Shaky as well. It's just like, okay. Let's go to the windmill next. In fact, no. I'll do the windmill last. We'll do the clock tower next. Bit of a longer video, this one. I mean, as long as it's not going to be 30 minutes, then that's fine. If it's like 25, that's usually like a gaming video, like how long they usually are. I try to keep around 20 minutes though, so it's not too long or boring. So here's Clock Cleaners 1. So the stupidest film reel in the entire game, drop down here. There it is. Thank you, Purple Lamp employees that did that. Appreciate it. I don't know who, like, ruins their day, but really funny film reel, so thanks for that one. Like, I genuinely don't think there's any other film reel in this game I had problems with aside from that one. Oops, oh, funny troll. Because the next film reel is literally right there. Oh, that was close. It's right there. Like, a lot of them are in plain sight. You just have to go out your way to go a different path to get them. Now, another one, it's like, is this pit gonna kill you, or will it give you something? Let's find out. There is another... Actually, the other Clock Cleaners level has one of those in too, so I don't know what it was with Clock Cleaners and stupid film reels, but yeah. I like that the Mickey Mouse hands are on that clock. Because that's an actual thing, but we'll see that in a later level we'll get to soon. So, fill that with paint, obviously, because why would you not? Unless you're doing the evil route. And then that opens that exit door, but I'm not actually going to go through this door, and I never actually do go through that door when I played the original game. Sorry. This is the first of only two, actually, instances in the game where you have to choose between one or two exits of the level. So you can go through there, or you can go through one in the windmill, which we're going to be doing the windmill because there's a gremlin trapped up there. Also, there used to be a golden e-ticket in there, but you know, that's now in the crushing room that was at the beginning. I'm going to do it to this guy actually because he's a kind of not nice. When you spin gremlins, they used to make an "oh" sound, and they don't do that anymore. I'm gonna paint you back in so you're like not too depressed. A sound I'm sad is gone, but I feel cruel even spin attacking any gremlin. But it's gone. So the people that like attacking gremlins, sorry, you can't hear them get hurt now. Maybe that's not such a bad thing after all. Are you? Oh, right, this guy. If you remember this guy, this is the guy, the first gremlin you free in Dark Beauty Castle. And if you actually do free him, well, here he is. He's giving you appreciation. Gives you 100 e-tickets. I think that was 100 I got. I know in my demo video, whenever I picked up e-tickets, I was like, why are they different colours now? And I did not count correctly how many they gave me. And I had people saying they were like, no, that's 15 or something, or that was 10. But, yeah, I've not really acknowledged that. Just paint all those guys in, and free the gremlin. Thank you for getting me out of there, Mickey. It was fogging up when you fought or something like that. And then he fixes the projector screen. Another Clock Cleaners, you'll love to see it, wow. I mean, if I had to pick between Clock Cleaners and Steamboat Willie, I think the answer is very obvious. I will not be picking Clock Cleaners. So this goes to European Boat Ride, which we're actually going to go to next time. So that is everything in this level completed now. If you want to actually make sure you've got everything done, you can go here and check quests you've got. Secondary quest, small pizza log, we've done that now. So that's this level done, and ending the video now because it's been going on for bloody ages. So I hope you enjoyed the video. That's a really nice beam of light there. That's where we're going to be ending it today, so I'll see you next time when we'll finish off the Gremlin Village section of the game. So bye bye.